You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
Stop piggyback riding niggas and get it for yourself. Nigga, you did it to yourself. All the work and accomplishments, I done did that shit myself. You was watching me struggling and you didn't wanna help. Stop piggyback riding niggas and get it for yourself. Nigga, you did it to yourself. All the work and accomplishments, I done did that shit myself. You was watching me struggling and you didn't wanna help.
Take fire, besides airliners who stay higher. Never used the jet ski in life, I ain't a wave rider. From the era where we don't ride waves and everything stay the same even when times change. Always switch with the cigarellos for backwoods, trafficking on the back road just so the pack good. I've been legit, hustling out of rented whips in the tents. You can't tell if I'm one of the innocent. I used to put trust in niggas, they wasn't good for shit. Cut niggas off, they was dead weight that I couldn't lift. So I left them hanging, kick the chair, watch them strangle. Niggas will burn that bridge, try to swim back to play you, I deal with it.
Alright, yo, 15 Minutes of Fame. Got my man Tay-Rock. Got Bucks. And we're going to run through a history of Tay-Rock and give all y'all fans a little bit of insight in his career.
Yes, sir.
And we're just going to walk through a little bit here. So let's start off with when you actually decided you wanted to rap.
I was about 9 years old. 9, 10 years old. Wasn't really on no battle shit, just to do it for fun, you know, around that time. So I was about like, I really learned how to rap when I was like 13, 14, you know, like around that time. And I started getting competitive with it, like on the battle tip, like around like 15, 16. That's when it all started for me.
Where did the competitive thing come from? Was people already battling, or?
My older cousin, him around me, he was one of the people that was battling, like on some, in ciphers. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how it was back then. Like,
right.
It could be a 4-way battle. You get what I'm saying? Like he spit until one person stopped, and then it's 3 people left, and then one person stopped, and then it's the last 2. Like that's the type of shit we just used to do. And you know, now battle rap has evolved way differently. You know what I mean?
It's a big business now too, so and hopefully it gets bigger.
Yeah, it was all fun. Like, I mean, it's still fun. But it started off fun. Like now it's like a job now.
But we can tell it's still fun. You can tell when you're on stage, you still love doing it.
You could tell a lot of people that had love for battle rap done lost it in it becoming a job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's crazy. Like we all started this shit as fun.
So now, y'all doing the ciphers. You was with? So you was rapping too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, first.
So now y'all doing the battle, or not even battle, just rapping and ciphers out there.
Right.
When did the first time that it became competitive, a back and forth in a battle between somebody else with you?
You know, like you know, it was other people rapping in like my school, and like not all of us was in the same cliques, like, you know what I'm saying? It was different cliques, and I always felt like I was the best. You know what I'm saying? Like I never, like I always felt like I was the best. So if I see a group of people rapping, I'm going over there and I'm rapping. Like, you know what I'm saying? It could be 3 people rapping, it could be 30. It could be a group of 3 people, it could be a group of 30. If I hear somebody rapping, I'm going over there, I'm gonna check them out, and as soon as they're done, I'm rapping. Like, that's just how I used to do, and that's how I got known. Like, I used to do it at football games and basketball games. Just everywhere.
Now, was this off the top, or did you have stuff already
I've
written?
always had written shit.
Okay.
Like, I've always had written shit. I never was off the head person. Like, and back then, I probably wrote way more than I do now. Like, so I've always had about 10 to 15, 16 bar verses on memorized. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
were they battle type verses, or just, you know, I'm that?
I've always had a battle type style. Like back then, one of my favorite rappers was Cassidy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I rapped back then. Like always, like on some disrespectful shit. Like, you know what I mean? That's just like my style. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I like to be lyrical and rap about fly shit when I'm talking about when I'm in my music. You know what I mean? But as far as like just if I'm just going off the top, write a verse, it's gonna be on some battle shit, cause that's just all I like to do. You know what I mean?
So when was the first actual battle that made sense to you, that made you take the battle route?
I was like 16 years old, and we was in the barber shop, and this was like my first time battling a cat, like with rounds. You get what I'm saying? Like, cause I never, we used to, like back then battling, we used to just go, you spit a verse, I spit a verse, you spit a verse, I spit a verse, but it wouldn't be like no time limits or nothing like that. Now seeing as though everybody in my neighborhood back then was battling, it was like this guy who ran this barber shop and shit, like he knew one of my homeboys that just always used to brag about me, like, yo, my man Tay-Rock, he can spit, and the man had me come to his shop one day, and I came there, and he was telling me like he wanted to start some like tournament shit, like with some rap shit, you know what I mean? And I was all for it, you get what I'm saying? He said he wanted to bring some cats out from where he was from, and I can bring some kids from where I'm from, and we all come here and charge people to get in, and whoever win at the end of the night get the pot type shit. Like, so that's the type shit we used to do. And
any of those on camera?
The beginning, they're like throughout the tournaments was never on camera. Now there was one cat that just always won the tournaments with me, and they made us battle. Like after they made us battle, that's when the rounds started. Like it was crazy, like, cause this cat was just like, we was like rivals. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, and that's the cat with the red bandana on his head.
Why hype this nigga when he's the most faggot and darkest nigga? I'll poke you in your lungs and leave you lifeless, nigga. Oh, your bitch let me pipe and dicker. But Michael Wayne, I don't like this nigga. Matter of fact, square up, I wanna fight this nigga. I hit him with the hatchet and slice this nigga. Ain't no living, you need a new life, bitch, nigga. I get right, bitch, nigga. And when you was 16, you wasn't this nice, bitch, nigga.
Is that like your real first, the important battle when it all started for you against him, since he was a rival and you were already battling other people? But was that the one that actually set it off, set the whole landslide off?
I wouldn't say that. Like,
the one that set it off. What's the one that made Lux come get you? Cause Lux sing something and he came and got you.
See, but I was even battling in the Fight Club. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it was shit like
Niggas
that that
came in there with the big
that's
minks
how
on the
Lux
Fight Club
came and
shit.
got me. Like it was.
Yeah.
I don't think he seen. Well, maybe he did see the barbershop videos, but
I know.
I killed probably like 50 people in the Fight Club.
Damn.
Like I haven't.
See, like that part of your history, I didn't know that you were actually on Fight Club.
Was
like,
International P told me he couldn't put my footage out because I was too young.
Oh shit.
And I feel like he wouldn't do that because I wasn't from New York. Like at the time. Like I was young, killing 28-year-olds. Like I was 16,
nothing like him before.
killing niggas in there. Like I probably done killed a lot of these A lot of these niggas.
Remember
like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't even.
2 niggas in Harlem waiting for another battle rap. I ain't gonna say his name. Waiting because we talked to him on the phone. Because it's an ill story.
Yeah, it's an ill story. It's an ill story.
And he like, yeah, he want battle rap. So we like, cool. We on our way up there. So we get up there and we waiting for him to get down there. While he waiting for him, he battled 2 other people, killed both of them. While we waiting for the rap to get there. Once he get here, he said, "Oh nah, I was just gonna spit a verse in y'all camera."
The rapper he talking about, he pulls up in the middle of while I'm battling the first dude. I'm battling the first dude. The who I'm supposed to battle pulls up. So he hops out and he's watching me battle the first dude.
Nigga.
And then after I battle him, another dude come up. So I start killing him in front of him again.
And while we waiting for
and then after that, I'm still like, I look at him, we all talking like, what's up? We gonna do this? And he like, nah, I just came out here to say what's up to you. Like, and he know who he is, but I'm not gonna bring his name up or give him any light because it's not even that serious.
Shout out to him though.
Is he battling right now?
Nah, he's not. He's not battling right now. He's kind of. He wasn't even. He was in Fight Club.
Yeah,
you know, I'm gonna just say that he was in Fight Club.
They'll figure it out.
And his Fight Club videos are on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, if they real fans, they gonna look at it.
He was in Fight Club. They know. He know.
It was a good name at the time, though. It was a good name.
Yeah. Well, when these cameras go off, you're gonna have to tell.
Oh yeah, we can talk about it all day. We just do that just for trivia for the fans. Let them figure it out.
That's dope.
Wow,
that's dope.
You know what I mean?
The 2 dudes that you battled out there, are they anybody? They battling now?
I don't even know who they are.
I don't even remember.
I don't know who they are. All I know is 2 people trying to battle and got killed out there with mean verses because he was on deck. He was on deck. Anywhere we go, he got verses on deck ready to go, and you don't know when he gonna stop. He ain't never run out in front of nobody ever.
Well, just seeing them like I told you, when that video popped up with the dude with the red bandana on, like that, I was like, yo, that's the same Rock we see now.
Right.
Word.
You know what I mean? I don't know how old you are now, or if you know when
I was 16 back then. I'm 29 now.
So that's 13 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's the same. Like again, we watch battle rappers evolve,
right,
and see how they change throughout. You the same dude you were with that hat over your eyes and my man face that you are today. So that's pretty deep. So now, and again, earlier, you know, I thought that was the only one, but you showed me there was a whole list of other dudes that you actually battled around when you're 16 years old that's actually on cam on YouTube. Can you name just some of the dudes?
Yeah, well, the cat with the red bandana, that's Michael Wayne. He was the rival for real back in the day. Shout out to him because we mad cool now. I don't even think he battles anymore, but I battled this cat named Armin. He was like one of the first people that ever used a name flip on me, and I was about 16 years old.
The Tay-Rock flip?
It was crazy. Like, it was some crazy, like, hustler shit with the rock, but it shook the barber shop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Armin. Like, I battled a cat named Scar. He was my age. Like, that was like the first cat I ever battled my age that was like just as good as me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I battled a cat named Savage. Shout out to Savage because he still makes music. He's from Maryland.
All of those are
everybody's
on camera
from Maryland.
too.
Yeah, they all on camera. Yeah. I battled a cat named Be Easy. That's on camera. And a cat named Lynx. And it was crazy because I'm like 16 and this nigga's like, he had to be at least like 30 something. Damn. Like, I bodied him in the barbers. It's on camera. You have to go on YouTube, type in Tay-Rock versus Lynx. You can see dude getting mad, like you can see him touch my hat and all that, like he's mad as shit. And then I just start barking on his old ass, like, nah, yo. That shit was crazy, like. I might have to repost that on my IG for y'all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I seen, you know, for the past couple of days, I seen you posting a lot of your battles and shit.
Yeah,
so
I've been just taking people down the memory lane from just the beginning of my URL career. Like, you know what I mean? And that journey is crazy to me because it's like...
We're going to get there. We're definitely going to get there.
Definitely.
So now, okay, so from the battling in the barbershops and everything like that, where did... the Fight Club happen? Like, did you try out for it?
Nah, actually, my man who was doing the barbershop shit, he started the DVD thing, the Mixtape Legends DVD thing. And out here in Maryland, we had that, like, DVDs everywhere. And he used to take some up top to NY. And he found out about the Fight Club. Like, I didn't know nothing about it. He was telling me, like, yeah, yo, I found this spot. People do the same shit we do here. You know what I mean? Like, and it's better competition. You know, I'm like, word? All right, boom, let's go. And I've never been to New York in my life. This is my first time going up there. And ever since that day, I've been up there. I met International P. He was like solid at the time. He was solid. And he had me try out for the shit. I did have to try out. And I smoked, like, he had me battle like 4 or 5 people. Like, the same day? The same day.
Damn.
And it wasn't like, it's not like what you're thinking, like now. You probably thinking like 3 rounds, 3 minutes.
Okay,
damn. It wasn't like that. Like
16 maybe
minute rounds.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? But I was winning. Like, I battle one person 3 rounds, 1 minute. I'm smoking them. Bye. Next person. Bye. Next person. Bye. I had like 20-something rounds on deck. Like,
now, were they all new rounds? None of the rounds that you had already used on the street?
I was coming up there every. I think they did every Friday or Saturday night. Like, and it would be from like 7 p.m. to like 2 in the morning. And it was big. It was big people in there. 40 cal, fucking. Back then, anybody I could think of. You get what I'm saying? Like, it was people in there. Like, the nigga Cardi that battled Mook, he used to be in there. Like, I didn't battle him, but he was in there killing niggas.
Right.
There was a couple niggas I seen in there killing niggas. Like,
and then you mentioned, like, so none of this footage exists, but it was never put out.
None of my footage exists because International Peace said I was too young. And that's what's crazy because at the time,
so it wasn't filmed?
At the time, I say YouTube, before we was battling before YouTube. YouTube right. Probably was invented in
2006.
Something like, maybe 04. You know what I'm saying? I think 2004 the shit came out. And I don't know how YouTube looked back then. I don't know if there was kids on YouTube cussing or not. You get what I'm saying?
I seriously doubt that.
Like, so maybe they couldn't put me up there. You get what I'm saying? But
it was filmed though.
It was filmed. They had. I'm pretty sure they had everything on camera. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold up. Everything was documented.
Probably, he got $1 million worth of K-Rock footage.
Hell yeah.
You know,
he definitely do.
You know,
he's smart. He still.
He definitely do. On the real, he like, and back then, like, I know all my shit was like written. Like, it wasn't no writing in phones back then. Like, so back then, like, all my shit was written. So I know, like if he had all my footage, he could probably dissect a lot of my URL shit. Like, yo, he said this back then. He said that. Like, he could be the one to be like, yo, he said that line back in.
Right.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, he could prove that. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it don't matter because, I mean, like, I done recreated, like, a lot of my old shit coming into the URL that I wasn't going to use no more. And then it came to the point that I ran out. And it's like, damn, now I have to start clean slate. And that's where I really started to create myself. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
no more crutch.
It's no more. I didn't have that no more. And I really created myself and learned how to make new material fast and shit. Like, that shit was crazy.
That's what happened with Lil Wayne when he stopped writing. He rapped all the ones he had written down, and then he ain't writing no more. That's when he.
When I'm talking about like my old material, like even. Like, before I even battled Clips, like, you get what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm going into the Clips battle, and it's like, damn, all my Fight Club footage didn't drop. Like, I just took some of that material and recreated it in battle Clips.
Right.
Like, you get what I'm saying? And it's like, I didn't come up with no... And then Clips was his first battle on camera. Like, he didn't have nothing for me to study or watch or nothing. Like, I was already on YouTube. Clips could click and be like, oh damn, this one about to battle. But I wasn't 16. I was like 18 going on. I was 19.
Nowadays a nigga say no. If he came at you and like, yo want value, he ain't got no footage or nothing, but he good to go. Nowadays, no, hell no.
Yeah, hell no.
He ain't never been been a no type. He ain't never ducked nobody.
And it definitely wasn't a no for me because it was Loaded Lux calling me. Like I just was watching him on Smack Battle Mook. I'm like, oh shit, hell yeah. And then his DVDs was floating around my neighborhood. You get what I'm saying? Like he just had Goods and K-Shine battle, and that shit was. I'm like, how could I say no to that? You know what I'm saying? And he ain't pay me shit. I came up there on my own, all that.
We gonna get there.
This was still when it was fun. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right. So okay. Now we in the Fight Club era, and now was anybody there? Lux, any of them there to see you?
I can't say. I mean, I don't really know if Lux was there. It was hella people there. Like, and I know they was all from New York. You know what I'm saying? It's probably a good number of people that could probably see this and vouch. Like, oh shit, I do remember when Rock was out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I know I didn't see Lux with my own eyes there.
At this point now, from Fight Club, where do we go from there? What was the next big step in your career?
I say after I left the Fight Club, I came back to Maryland. You know what I mean? I was still in Maryland, but you know, I came back home battling. I was still doing home battles, just for the fun of it. And shit really turned up when Lux called me, like for Lionz. Yeah.
Can I say major battle then?
Yeah, that was my first loss, period.
Right.
My first loss ever in life. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, ask my cousin, like, I never took a L. Like, I've always had either smoked a nigga or it's been a good, what everybody like, yeah, that was a good battle. Clips has been my first one-sided, damn, you lost that one, Rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was my first loss. I never knew what a loss looked like. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Charlie was my first Lionz thing.
The Focus dude?
That was after Charlie.
They have this. Yeah, they have him as your first battle, 4th, 5th Focus.
Yeah, that was after Kaboom.
Actually, damn, because they have this is Fandom, I think, Wikia.
Right.
Wikia.com, they have you as, they have Focus first, Charlie Clips, then Kaboom.
Yeah, I battled Charlie first.
So they got it wrong.
And then Focus. Like, Focus was my last.
Clips was your first, can I say, major battle.
To the left of me. Talk about it. You already know it's your boy Charlie Clips, man. 42nd Lineage from 7th down to 8th Ave. 2 deep, inmates, corporation, we here, man. Let's just get it going, man. I'm back, that's it, man. And to the right of me, you already know, T-Rock, they call me Mr. Maryland, where I'm from. You already know, I came to get it in Harlem. It's like my second home after Fight Club. Yeah. I'm here, let's get it in. This fucking antelope in the Lionz den. Lucky I don't bust his cantaloupe in the Lionz den. I embarrass niggas, make them go home and try again. Hey, man. My gun got an attitude problem, Tay. So you don't want to see my mag spaz, because I put you at the bottom of the ocean where you belong with your crab ass. I'm going to get the last laugh, because he piping niggas with his fag ass. He don't bag mothers. He like the city in Iraq. He bagged dad. Yeah, hold on.
Decided, damn, you lost that one, Rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was my first loss. I never knew what a loss looked like. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
do you think it had anything to do with because it was Lionz then? Well, or maybe we can't say that because you were on Fight Club. The intensity's the same.
Nah, it wasn't that. I was me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just, I wasn't from around there. And it was, how that battle happened, it was supposed to be an event. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, and I had missed the first one.
Can you talk about why the first one didn't go? Because it was that was already y'all was set up once.
Yeah,
right, and then it did go down.
Was set up, and I couldn't like I said I traveled. I was 19. You get what I'm saying? Like I traveled on my own. Like I didn't have money like that. You get what I'm saying? So I had to wait till I was able to get up there.
Oh, okay.
And the first time I couldn't make it, and that's when Goods battled K-Shine, and I think Ice battled the dude he used as a shield and shit. You don't remember that? The dude he used as a shield?
Nah.
You don't remember that shit in the Lionz den?
I don't remember that.
That's his name. He battled Ty Knots.
I've never seen that battle.
Ice versus Ty Knots. Yo, he used the dude as a shield, like, and that was the first time I ever seen some shit like that. Like, shout out to Ice. I'll never forget that.
Ice.
But yeah, I was supposed to be on that card versus Charlie Clips, and I had missed that. And supposedly there was another card set up. It was, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Goods and Rich Dollars. You know what I'm saying? I think Goods and Rich Dollars was supposed to battle each other on this card that me and Clips was supposed to be battling on. There was some other cats. I think some cat named Black Harlem versus somebody else. I'm not sure. I don't want to keep just saying niggas' names and shit, but I think, yeah, when I get there, long story short, whoever was supposed to battle didn't show up, so it was just me and Clips. You get what I'm saying? His people and my people. And we battled. Like, and regardless of anything, Clips, back then, like, Clips had better material than me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He did battle Fred the Godson before you, so he had one of the best lessons.
I didn't, and that was something that I, like, and where I'm from, like, back then, I didn't know who the fuck Fred the... You couldn't...
Right.
I didn't know who that was. Like, I had to get out there and get knowledge. Like, you get what I'm saying? I wasn't from New York. I could give a fuck less back then. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'd kill all of them niggas back then. That's my mindset. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that Clips battle humbled me times 10. You know what I'm saying? I almost quit battle.
Because you was on a high. You was fucking...
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like a reality check. Like, damn, can I really even do this shit? Like... And I just fell back from battling for a while. Like, even when I got home after the Clip shit, I didn't do no battles.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that was my... Like, I had to chill. I was still writing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I wasn't even in ciphers. Like, niggas rapping, I'm chilling. Like, after my battle dropped. Like, it was on World Star. Hundreds of thousands of comments going against me. You get what I'm saying? I never felt that before.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit almost made me quit. But luckily, something, I don't know what it was. It wasn't my niggas that was like, yo, you gotta keep going.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Definitely wasn't them. You get what I'm saying? It was something in me that was like, yo, you gotta, like, you been loved this shit. Like, you gotta give it another try. And like, Lux called me for the Kaboom shit. And what was crazy was I had mad doubts in myself going into that battle, because I'm like, damn, like, I just lost to this nigga, and now he gonna put me up against a nigga that I grew up watching on YouTube. Like, this one of my favorite.
Kaboom is
you get what I'm saying? Back then, that was one of my favorite Philly battlers. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, how?
Yeah.
In my mind, I'm like, yo, I can't do this. And like, me and Lux is talking, like, about battling Kaboom, and whole time he has Kaboom on the line, and I don't know. And he's like, yeah, I'm telling him, like, I can't battle that nigga. And then Kaboom come on the phone like, yeah, I'll kill you. And like, him talking to me like that.
Lux had him on the line, huh?
Had him on the fucking line, bro. Had him on the fucking line.
Lux, boy, I tell you.
Like, what the fuck? And I hear Kaboom voice. I hear him like, yeah, I'll kill you. Like, we can do it. And I'm like, this is real. Like, I'll do it. Like, you feel me? Like, that him talking shit motivated me. So I'm home, I'm writing, going crazy. I'm watching his videos, and I'm in my mind, I'm like, I'm not beating this nigga. This nigga is crazy. Like, you get what I'm saying? But I wrote what I thought was my best shit, and and I put them rounds in the exact order that I used them. I didn't switch no order, and I came up there and I did what I had to do. Like, and that shit came out crazy to me because it's like I never seen him in person until we battled. And it's like, damn, this ain't even the same. Like, I didn't even feel the same when I seen him.
Right.
Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like, oh damn, this little nigga is kaboom. Like, I'm thinking about this gun-slinging, drug-dealing ass, crazy-ass nigga I see on YouTube, and I'm like, hold up. Oh, I'm about to fuck him up. He got me fucked up, man. Yeah, that's what happened. Like,
play football with your newborn, go deep. It's too late, can't shit protect you. It ain't personal, but I came here to disrespect you. I get so disrespectful. You a disgrace. You diss me, and your bitch face. You got a bitch face. His name Gay Rocks. They got you gassed. I'm the motherfucking Maylocks. Pussy, you don't spray Glocks or play blocks. You funny like Jay Fox. I'll play a shot if you play ox. Quickly, just for hating, cause the young boy flying all spiffy. You guys is all silly. I battle to the shit. Oh, switch blade to his hip bone till his shit bowl. I get paid on a flip bone to the next soul. Temperature change. I make it hot when the strip cold. Oh Lord, let this rapping ass nigga get bold. Take with the Tommy drum, shoot up this whole zip code. I'm rolling down the brown pig. This how the kid roll. Smoking something sour, watching bitches on the strip pole. I'm a shark, niggas beat me from the fish bowl. You my son, I should've never spit you out my dick hole.
So now that we were touching, I don't think we really hit it. You didn't get paid for Charlie Clips. You didn't get paid for Kaboom either. So this was for the love of it and for the respect and fun. I gotta come up there.
For the respect, I didn't even know if niggas was getting paid. I didn't even know or care. You get what I'm saying? I just cared about getting seen. Right. That was my only thing. Like, you get what I'm saying? I didn't care about none of that shit at the time. Like, shit, we was doing illegal shit that we shouldn't have been doing at the time anyway. We was in New York. Like, come on now. Like, the shit that we was doing, we shouldn't have been doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where I come from, I didn't even think I'd be out there doing that type shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, so that shit just changed my whole mindset. Like, from there. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, me traveling and actually seeing different shit changed my whole life. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Because you were so young anyway, so just to leave here and go to New York and experience that was
But if it wasn't for this, that would have never, I don't think that would have ever happened. I probably never, I don't know. Like, you get what I'm saying? If it wasn't for battle rap, I don't think I'd have ever left my state. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, something else would have had to
exactly, especially at such a young age. Like, I don't think I'd have ever seen New York or California or Detroit, like any of these places. Like,
so you beat Kaboom.
Yeah, and it was a judged battle. Like, it was judged by.
Who was the judges?
Big Daddy Kane.
That was that day.
Yeah.
KRS was?
KRS won, Raekwon, and Styles P. Shit was crazy. Like, that shit was crazy. Remember, it was Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, KRS won, Raekwon.
Was it unanimous?
What you mean? No, all of them voted for me. Every single one.
Wow.
Yeah, every single one of them voted for me.
I can't forget Raekwon said this is like a pit bull with rabies versus a lion. Like, he was going crazy.
Yeah, he was going crazy.
It was crazy to see them in there. That was like legendary. That was a legendary day. I was so proud of this.
That shit was a blessing. That shit was a real.
Did he take it easy? Like, okay, he won. Did he just? Oh, yeah.
No.
Okay, he wasn't trying to hear it.
Easy, like, he was complaining, like, how y'all saying
he competitive? Kaboom competitive.
That's crazy. Like, while they're judging, like, Raekwon had be like, yo, like, chill, like, I understand why you feel like you feel, but my nigga, like, it was a good battle, but you lost at the end. Like, you feel me? Like, it was something along those lines. He basically let him no sugarcoating it. Like, my nigga, like, you did your thing, but you lost. Like, that was their exact words. Like,
hey, yo. I need the edits.
Niggas ain't even here. Hey, yo, I'm gonna get at one of my man from Maryland, man. Straight fire, my dude. K-Rock, straight fire. My man, yo, you a beast though, baby, Paul. You a beast, man.
Talking about me, like what the fuck?
You know what I mean?
Talking about him.
It's like both of y'all is straight spitters, man. You know what I mean? But my man right here, we gotta give it to him. That last round was crazy, my dude. Hold up.
Yeah, Kaboom, man. Yo, you ill as hell, man, and your energy is retarded, man. For real. I mean, you a monster on the real. But I just want to say this to the rest of the judges. KRS, Styles P, Raekwon. Next time I tell you a duck can pull a truck, hook it up and shut the fuck up. K-Rock, I told you, man. K-Rock. Yo. Yo, in all fairness, I think Kaboom has more rhymes, spit more rhymes, but Tay-Rock got this verse. This round, that's definitely Tay-Rock. You get it, it's you.
Make some noise in the Lionz Den, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Chris on that one, man. I definitely give it. Kaboom, you're supposed to come out hard that 4th round, man. You let him come out the gate like a pit on that 4th round. You came out like a pit, big homie. But my advice is to you. The only reason I would like both y'all bars is real ill, real ill. Like, you know what I'm saying? In fact, maybe Tay, I think you should just slow down a little bit. Let niggas feel them punchlines, because you were saying some shit that you get to a little bit later. I gave him them earlier rounds because everything he said, I heard. Every single word. But that last round, my man, you let him come out like a pit, man. He came out like a pit, so I'll give it to him.
Make some noise for SP, man. Make some noise.
Yo, check, right? Yo, for real, y'all niggas is the top of the elite when it comes to this battle shit. You know what I mean? And for real, how I was taking it, it was like a Sharpay with HIV against some motherfucking pit with motherfucking rabies or something. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, Tay, you handled yours. 21 shot salute for you.
Make some noise, man.
For real. Son, my nigga.
And shout out to Kaboom though, like, cause that's always been back then coming up, that was one of my favorite Philly artists. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always had that respect for him, and a lot of them Philly cats, like, I always looked up to coming up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I was young.
Yeah, they was all
when I was young,
so.
like.
Hollow Man, they had it. Georgia had.
Yeah, that's a fact.
They had some shit out Philly. NH.
So, now, I asked you earlier before we actually started too, was Cave Gang. So you were repping Cave Gang, Charlie Clip's back.
Yeah, from the jump, like, that was already something I've been.
And was it just you at that point?
Nah, that's something that my older cousin, they created. Like, that was some nigga, it wasn't even a rap group.
Oh, so you were already part of Cave Gang.
Exactly.
Not just you in the beginning.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I was already a part of that. Like,
but no battle rappers, just you were the only battle rapper.
I'm the only battle rapper. Like, I mean, we got a couple spitters now. Even my cousin raps, but it's like when it was started, it wasn't no rap thing. You know what I'm saying? It was a neighborhood group doing shit that they wasn't supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? And it just so happens that niggas in the group rap, and me being the one that loved it so much. You feel me? And them supporting me. I was repping it from the jump, you know what I'm saying? But them supporting me and pushing me to really make this shit something else. Like, now it's more than just a neighborhood group. You know what I'm saying?
Like, it to a whole nother level.
It's a brand now. Like, it's not just like it's bigger than just my neighborhood now.
Well, you see, us as your battle rap fans, we only know Cave Gang.
Right.
So now it's nice to know that it's you know, was bigger than just Tay-Rock.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's definitely
So-
it's way bigger than just me. Like I might just be just the face. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm just the face of this. I would be the mascot. You get what I'm saying? Like of the cave. Like that would be me. You get what I'm saying? Like if I'm gone.
Well, you've been repping it very good, so they picked a good representative to represent the goddamn cave. So now after so now that we have the order right, it was Clips, Kaboom, and then Focus.
Right.
4/5 exactly. Focus on the Lionz then.
On the Lionz then, yeah.
Now this guy, did you have any footage of him? Did you know anything about him beforehand?
4/5 Focus.
Yeah.
Actually, I did. I see, and it was on. It wasn't in no Lionz and shit. I think it was on like YouTube or something. I might have seen like one or two of his battles. It wasn't like. And then I didn't even back then. I wasn't even heavy on like studying back then. Like I just came with what I came with.
Because that's what you were used to anyway. There was no footage.
And then back then I wasn't even. I didn't know nothing about a name flip. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't into that. I would just want to know where the person's from and probably rap about shit like that. Like, oh, are you from Georgia? And then think about shit in Georgia or something like that.
Now that's a good thing because you mentioned the name flips. I should have asked you, but it's a good time to ask you. Like, because Clip said it wasn't until he battled Fred Godson that he understood structuring the bars. Mm-hmm. You know, he said he battled Fred Godson and he was spitting 16 and Fred was spitting 48s.
Now,
and hold on,
that's
and
what
he was doing metaphors and stuff like that, so he didn't know.
That's why that's where a lot of my respect for Clips comes in, because on top of that, on top of me knowing that I lost, I was able to learn from him.
Okay.
Instead of that's what kept me going. Like instead of me just being salty, like damn this nigga beat me, I quit. I looked and I'm just like, all right, why did I lose? You know, and I'm watching him and how he put his shit together. That taught me how to put my shit. If y'all don't pay attention, I rap like aggressive Clips. Like I'm 4-bar setups. Like everything is 4-bar setups, and that's how he did me back then. Like you get what I'm saying? I'm one line might be a slick line, one line punch. And that's how he is. He might say one line, slick line, one line, haymaker. One line, slick line, one line, haymaker. That's me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I learned that from him. So it might be my own structure to it, but I learned it from him. And from our battle, from that loss. Like, you gotta learn from shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
See, that's a good fun fact that I'm looking for when I'm doing these things.
Right.
You know, because that's dope that you could even say that, because you know in battle rap, nobody wants to give nobody credit for what I do. You know, that's dope that you can give them credit. Because sometimes the most important thing is they say when you take a loss, you didn't lose if you learned from it.
Right.
You lost if you just take the loss and walk away. If you don't learn from that loss, then you lost.
Exactly.
And that's it.
Yeah. Right.
So so now we're going into the Focus battle. Not maybe one or two battles you might have saw, peeked up them, and that was it. And Lux called you for this again?
Yeah.
Okay. So he calls you. You get the call on Focus. Talk to me about the Focus battle.
This was crazy. Like I don't really remember too much going into that battle. Like I know.
I'm sorry. Confidence level? Where you at now after the Kaboom battle? Are you back?
After the
16-year-old
Tay-Rock again? After the Kaboom battle, I was back alive.
Okay.
I was alive again. Like I'm like, all right. I'm humbled because I'm like, all right. I never knew that there was other battlers like me until I battled Clips. But then when I get to that Kaboom battle,
yo, that's funny.
Like I swear to God, Uncle Rob, I swear to God, I'm thinking nobody in the world is like me. Like you get what I'm saying? Like don't get me wrong, I seen Smack, I seen Murder Mook and J Mills, I seen T-Rex and Uncasa, but I'm like, nobody's like me. At my age, when I was that young, even they were older than me. You get what I'm saying? So in my mind, I'm like, they can't even beat me. If I stand in front of them at this age, I'm going want to snap. You get what I'm saying? Like, so at that time, I'm like, yeah. Like, and then when I stood in front of Clips, that was my reality check. But after Kaboom, like, I didn't know there was other, like, that was my first time ever seeing Cortez. Like, he was so dope. My first time ever seeing him, that was him and Head Ice. You know what I'm saying? And that was my first time seeing Ice in person. Like, them two battling, that let me know, like, Cam, there's way, and that let me know, like, that showed me the difference in styles. Like, I've never seen cats with styles like them back then. Like, you get what I'm saying? Then I seen Goods and Tech 9 battle. Like, that shit was dope in person. Like, that humbled me, but also let me know that there's other killers out there. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, but after the Kaboom battle, I was fully back. Like, I went back into that full focus battle on my Kaboom shit. Like, same. It's like I never ever went downhill. Like, right after the Charlie battle, I went into the Kaboom battle and got better. Right after that, I went to the 4th focus battle and got better. And then right after, probably like after the 4th focus battle, I was about, I was 20, going on 21. I say Smack called me when I was 21.
So that's your first phone call was from Smack after the focus battle. And evidently he saw the lines and stuff. Yeah. What was that conversation like? Can you remember?
It was crazy because after the focus battle, like, I remember when URL first started and I used to watch it on YouTube. Like, I seen the Math and the Rex battle. That shit was crazy to me. Then I seen Big T and Deacon Frost. And I'm like, who the fuck is this fat motherfucker? He's killing this dude. Like, Big T was, when I first...
You introduced to a whole
it was a new world to me. So, and I'm like, I'm already in love with battling. Right. So I'm like, I have to be a part of this one day. I never ever reached out to Smack, Norbs, none of them. It was just destined. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm all the way in Maryland. I have no idea how Smack got my phone number. It was him. It wasn't Norbs. It wasn't Beasley. It wasn't Chico. It was Smack himself. Yo, what up, Sean? How often does that happen? I don't know how he probably got my number from Lux, maybe. I don't know how he got my number. But that nigga called me, and yeah, like, it was crazy, bro. It was crazy.
So that's gonna be Suge.
Yeah,
that's gonna be your first URL battle.
The call was for Shotgun Suge, and what was crazy was, before I had even got into URL, I was on the phone with Tsunami Surf before my first URL battle. You get what I'm saying? Like, me and him was having a conversation about
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!